To the air on second down. He wants to go deep. He's got it way down the field. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Now on first down from the 43. Wants to throw it again. On target. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Haas. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Shotgun snap on third down. Fires to the middle. It's caught. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Rides the option, he keeps it. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And that's what I love about the QB run game in this offense, is it just keeps these defenses off balance. We're going to see a lot of running backs doing their work between the tackles in this game as well, but you see how mixing in the quarterback run too, it just keeps this defense so confused.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up 4th down.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking for the score. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. He might want another play. Running inside. It's Hansen. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The Nittany Lions have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Oh, he's got it. There's a little room there, and he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Going for the big play. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left.
Looking to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Beck. Fires to the right. Makes the grab, it's Howard. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the first.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Trying to beat the D deep. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. He wants to throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. Breaks into the open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Man, how nice is it to have such a playmaker that you can just dump it off to him, and you just get it to him, and he does the rest, and that's why they do this. They make sure they have a chart that they get this guy the football in space in different ways, and you see why. He chews it up after the catch, making his quarterback look great.
Makes a grab and room to run. They bring him down.
All right.
An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters, but he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Nittany Lions ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. At the 35, he's open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Picks up the 1st down. Got a little grass. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and then throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Off play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, going to the air. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The run inside. It's Henson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Stop him after a minimal pickup. Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And how about the rough starts for these offenses? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early, first drives to get something going. Both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Unloads to the right. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Running inside, it's Hansen. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fellow right in the middle.
Back to throw, it's Beck. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for the goal.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for a touchdown, and this offense licking their chops on the 1-yard line, ready to punch this in.
Tries it on the sneak. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Incomplete, going for the touchdown, but instead I think they're going to have to wear a penalty. This defense forced him into an intentional grounding call, and now they'll try to shut down the drive on 3rd and goal. He'll try to get to the marker himself.
And, man, they sneaked the option in there on 3rd and long. And I don't know, was that a misread? Like, do you get the ball to your tailback? Like, it was pretty well defended. They had the quarterback swallowed.
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. From the gun. Fires into the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able... Might have a chance. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. And the Nittany Lions move the change with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it. Gotta start with that when you're in the Big Ten and when you're at Penn State.
They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for room. It's Hansen. Got enough for the 1st. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little light here on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Right back to the well. There he is.
Physicality, baby.
Physicality.
Physicality. Physical football. That's what I'm talking about.
Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score.
Get physical. Boom. Boom.
He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Barry. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Tigers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Pulls it on the option. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barry. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Maybe a crease. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. On the run, it's Wallace. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. Right back to the well. Turning it on. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the back. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Making side adjustments here. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. That false start changes your mindset. Now you're 2nd and long, 9 yards to go. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender. able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Under fire. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the air on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. Throws toward the end zone.
Oh, come on, bro.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this 2nd half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to...
Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown!
Hey, yeah, at some point you
They
can tell
take the
something.
lead with the 6. When that receiver got free, it was all
So what?
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my
Who, me?
stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Running room in the middle. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers!
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at him. They're continuing to run.
He wants to go deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On the ground, it's Berry. Maybe some room here. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he...
It's a fumble.
What?
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Rushes on him.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking for room at the 40. And tackled there by the defense.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third.
Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half. Around midfield, you can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big fourth down stop.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, on a lot of third downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that third down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. So the final period starts with a second down play. Quarterback making checks. The play action fake. That one comes out hot down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Third and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. To throw, it's Beck. Fires to the right. Another incompletion on third down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll go right back to him. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away.
They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on fourth down. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. He'll run it again. And he's knocked down. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
And there's really no question here, after not getting it on that last run play, down in the fourth quarter, fourth down, you've got to go. You've got to dial up your best play here offensively. Who is your best matchup? One-on-one that can get you this first down.
I don't know.
Keep your chances of winning this game alive.
A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Rides to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Makes the catch. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Oh, it's a phony punt. They're going to run it with the up man. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Berry. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Trying play action. Throwing right. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Penn State will spend its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Right back to him on the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Now facing a 3rd and long. Handoff, Caden Durham. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. On first down, it's Durham again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Here's Durham. No room to run, and he's stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Back to pass, it's Levitt. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Tiger. Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Son.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them.